Come get ready with me as a special education advocate. Today is going to be a multi-state kind of day. I'm starting today out with a inquiry, consultation. This means that a parent has reached out because something is wrong. They know something's not right, and they sometimes just can't prove it yet, but they're aware. What's my job in that first call? Well, I have to figure out what's actually happening and what the school isn't saying. When I take on a new client, I'm not just showing up to meetings. I am breaking down evaluations and telling parents what all those numbers and scores really mean. I am tearing apart the IEP. Essentially, I'm looking for what's not there, what is missing, right? But honestly, the important part is what is missing. Usually, what is missing is where the child is struggling. Okay, after that inquiry, I have a meeting in Houston ISD. If you know anything about Houston, you know it's a mess. Big mess. Thank you, Mr. Superintendent person. Thank you for people at the state level who gave us that superintendent, and thank you for the mess that it has made. This school district has their own programs that they are running. I can't even remember what they're called, but they're, to make every kid super smart. And so these kiddos with disabilities just fall into that. And they make sure that that's just what happens. They don't differentiate. They don't try to they're just not creative thinkers anymore. They have to do what they were told to do. The state of education now. Anyway, Houston. So here's the thing. Under Andrew F. versus Douglas County, a school district has to create an IEP that is reasonably calculated for a child to make progress appropriate in light of their circumstances. Not just minimal progress. Not that he's doing okay, but it has to be meaningful. So if the goals aren't measurable, if the present levels don't have clear data, we have a problem. Then there's Michigan. I have another meeting. I actually have 3 or 4 meetings this week in Michigan. Michigan has a lot going on too. They've got, what do we say in education? There's plenty of room for growth. Plenty of room for growth in Michigan. So anyway, every state does things differently. My job is to make sure that they are still following federal law. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk and put on makeup because IDEA does not change when you cross state lines. Then I have a meeting in Arizona. This is the reality of advocacy now. Multiple states, multiple time zones. But you know what? The issues, they are typically all the same. Lack of data, weak goals, services that don't match. Behind every one of those meetings, there is just a parent who wants their child to be okay. They want them to go to school and do well. Excuse me while I clean my ears. Most of them really just want to walk into a meeting and feel like they have a voice. And sometimes I feel like that's my job, is to make sure that they feel like they have a voice. So today, if you are going into a meeting, if you have an IEP meeting, just know you are allowed to ask questions. You're allowed to slow down the meeting, and you're allowed to expect more than just okay. Hope you have a great day.